Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to the patch notes for Lance that have literally just dropped. They dropped on Global before they dropped on JP. Sorry my microphone does sound a little bit weird. My old one broke. I bought the exact same one again. So it is identical to my previous one. It's just it's brand new and I'm not sure if it means it's going to be too loud or too quiet. You guys might have to let me know. But I'm sorry you have to put up with it for this video until you guys let me know if there's any problems. But here we go. So we'll go over the update first, and we'll go over some other news that we sort of have leaks a little bit. So this is Lance. Next character is Lance, sort of like we thought. This is the animation of him, I guess, when you're on the hero screen. Pretty cool. So we are getting two characters. It isn't a double banner. He's not free either. Varghese is a He's a top 100 Brawl character. Yes, top 100 Brawl character. And then we get Lance as well, who's a UR base. This is the character banner. As you say, we're only meant to get 2 UR characters, but they couldn't resist not putting Arthur in there, so they put Arthur in there as well. So this banner is loaded. We'll go over the banner, we'll go over what Lance does. We're not going to go over what Varghese does, because realistically no one's going to get him. Chapter 2, so it's 30 diamonds there. Lance's outfits, I really like this one. They could have used a better picture for it, I'm not gonna lie. This one's cool. This one's like Bonds, like Perk Bonds outfit. This one is sort of, it's really cool. This one's my favourite by a mile. Okay, Lance got a new thing called Nobility, which is something they've just added in this update, which is sort of like, you can activate it whenever, and it has a single purpose. Also, what the hell is his team? Why? What? Why have they used this as a showcase team? Oh, they put Tristan there as well. You press that, and what Lance's does, we'll get into that in a second, but it basically reveals the hand of the enemy for 1 turn, and you can use that every 3 turns. That is not linked to ultimate level. Lance, he is the first dual race hero. When it comes to not his passive, but his actual race, so he is human and fairy, which is to be expected. Which means we could see once again. Oh wait, True Awakening. Oh, here we go. This is actually what I wanted to know. True Awakening dual race heroes requires 50 crystals from each race. Okay, so realistically they're cheaper, which I actually like. If an ally's unique or holy relic effects target different races of a dual race hero, all applicable effects will be activated. So, if it works with humans and fairies, let's just say, does that mean the passive is doubled? Because technically there's 2 on the field? Because he's both at the same time, so Transcendent Barn, because he gives HP related stats per human and or fairy, would that mean that he would get double the amount? That's some testing we need to do. A chapter 2 of the book, it's standard stuff. You get sort of free stuff from it. 7-day login. Here we go, these are the tickets. I think that the tickets we currently have, I'm not sure if it is a different banner or not. They do use the same icon, but once again, day 1, these are the missions, so on and so forth. Get some free multis out of it. Top 100 PvP, as you can see, that's where you get Varghese from. Kind of mediocre, don't really care. Card set, increase allies' basic stats by percentage, also increase allies' attack by percentage every time ally fortnights. Okay. Realistically, you're not going to be using that card set for now until they make Fortnite Tristan, which will probably be New Year. Okay, Queen Liz got a relic. Yeah, this is Queen Elizabeth. This is a normal Elizabeth. This is Queen Elizabeth, who dropped this time last year. When an enemy affected by Intervention of Light, which is like her grey debuff that she sort of applies at the start, and then it lasts for how long, depending on your ult level, attacks an applicable ally, all critical strike damage taken decreases by 50%. When Goddess Wrath, which is when Liz has 4 stacks for passive, reaches 4 stacks, 2 debuffs are removed from applicable allies, and applicable allies' attack-related stats are increased by 20% for 2 turns. Once again, I'll make this. I also want to test it out to make sure that it is a grey debuff and not a blue debuff. Blue debuffs, once again, can be removed, and are a little bit more, not as good. Okay, so we've got the coin shop, which come back, which is kind of good. I can get my final copy of Melee, which is quite nice. Belgius, yeah, okay, so they are making it so it is now the same as JP. Okay, cool, they're cycling as the same as JP. Top 100 stuff, Lance bundles, lots of Lance bundles, new coins. I'll get onto where these new coins come from. They're sort of like a new currency, but they can only be obtained through purchasing bundles, and certain bundles will give you certain amounts, and you can buy certain things with them. Also, that's a very odd SSR ticket, I'm not going to lie, unless they're making a new SSR, that looks like a really cool SSR ticket. Unless that's the new icon for the pickable. That might be the new icon for the pickable ones. Yeah, okay, it is the new pickable ones, which is fine. Events, so we get 200 diamonds for free, which is pretty good, spread over 28 days, like standard stuff, and it disappears on the Christmas maintenance. So apparently we're actually on maintenance on Christmas Day, which is sort of odd, but once again, it is what it is. Login stuff, so everything you see here comes out tomorrow. So it does say this maintenance here. For me, it comes out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it'll come out tomorrow for most people as well, unless you're in the US. Once again, we'll get these as well because there's another event which you actually get some really good stuff from. Hopefully it shows it here. You get free multi, standard stuff, only a single free multi, not like 3 or 2 or whatever we normally get. We only get 1 this time. Supernova jump box. So this is the Supernova anniversary, is what they were calling it, sort of thing. I think it's to sort of celebrate basically the collision of the servers, as you could say it, of the sync of the servers, or a collision. So there are 2 sets of tickets, and we've only seen 1, which means my guess is after this first set of tickets are gone, we're then going to get another set of tickets, because those tickets don't appear anywhere. It's only these, like, Lance-themed coloured ones. That colour. And we get another copy of Queen Diane for free. Isn't that nice? It's 2/6 for free. So what these are here, so you get all this stuff for free here, so you get a Queen Diane, which is level 90, leveled up. So if you don't have a leveled up, get a leveled up. This box here, which I don't actually know what it is. Stage 3, Hero Upgrade box. So it's probably just got upgrade materials in it. Reward 6 is once again Hero Upgrade materials. Stage 9 is Perk Barn, which is kind of cool. But there is an LR Barn that was semi-leaked by a very credible leaker. It was either a Perk Barn or a Transcendent Barn. I don't know, either or. Once again, 2 more upgrade hero boxes. The Demon King boxes, what level are they? Does it say? 11. Lance's Supernova random box. That's the wrong one. I'm meant to be looking at 8. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but sure, we'll roll with it. More upgrading stuff. Number 9 is the Almighty Selection box, so you can select a festival out of... Oh no, wait, I think this one just gives you a bunch of stuff. Wait, let me scroll down. Let's see. Actually shows, yeah. Okay, we get a bunch of relics. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's this one. So you get a free LR of your picking. You can pick LR Liz, and she comes LR immediately. Or you can, if you've got all these guys 6/6, you can just pick a festival for the coins. I'm probably going to actually not get my last copy of Lost Vein and pick him from here, only because I don't have to spend 3 coins for it, and then I can get a dupe for someone else. But yeah, overall, really good free rewards. Insane free rewards. Once again, they got this normal stuff back. Standard, like, stuff. And what do they even call it? Almighty event. Okay. It's one of the events where you have to wait. They got this, like, bingo board event thing where you get the rewards. What are the rewards? Okay, so the first one is 30 of those tickets, and it's those. You get to pick which one you want, and if you get it within 5 picks, you then get 2 times reward. So not too good rewards, but once again, it's not the worst. Definitely seen worse. Event boss, they're bringing back several event bosses. As you can see here, they're bringing out 3. So you've got the Gloom, that thing, and then the Pikachu boss, which is what everyone calls it. Oh, there you go. The Gloom, the Malik, and then the Kamara, which is the Kamara's the Pikachu-looking thing. These are rewards. These are for completions. So if you complete X amount of times, you get these rewards. Everything is now in PST, which I don't like, but fair enough. Coins, you can buy 50 of them. Oh my god, that's actually really cheap. Things must be quite expensive then. And these are the stuff you can buy. So you can buy more of the tickets. You can buy one of these, which is the golden tickets, where you can pick an item and then you have a chance of getting diamonds and stuff from it. Here, okay, so they've actually changed Arena. Once again, it's only going to be 5 weeks this time. New revamped rules are going to be implemented. We'll go through them. The enemy setting up 5 towers. When winning against an enemy, depending on the next meter. When losing. Certain heroes will be applied buffs. Yep, we know that. Acquire hero. Yep, cool. Exchange. Yep, we know. Changes. This is what I care about. Check the defending enemy's league with consistent 5 difficulties. Selecting 3 challenging opponents. When selecting opponents, you can choose enemies from different leagues. Okay, so if you have one team that can do 340k, you can have a 340k team and the other teams do 320k. Okay, that's pretty good. Also, they did actually change how it worked. And it doesn't matter how many teams you use now, as long as you beat it, you still get the same reward. So there's no like, if you use it with 4 teams, you get this reward. If you use it with like 10 plus teams, you get this reward. All the same reward now, which is pretty good. As they state here, so now it's per tower instead of individual stuff. Instead of the whole thing, it's now per tower, which is pretty good. Once again, Lancers are immediately going to be in there, standard stuff. The shop hasn't changed, standard stuff, probably same prices, so pretty expensive. For Soldier event, get 1 time. Oh, and we get 10 of them. Clears all 6 guaranteed. Okay, so all the guaranteed stuff, this is the random drop stuff, standard stuff. Wins in PvP, reward stuff, standard stuff. More standard stuff. Okay, so you got the... so you spend X amount of diamonds, these are the rewards you get. The buyback stuff. So you spend 900 diamonds, you do get the SSR Lance outfit, but if you don't reach 900, do not worry. As long as you get Lance, you can buy this outfit for 20 diamonds after the festival. So after Lance is gone, that outfit, the SSR one at the end, let's just say you get to 870, because realistically, right, you get to 870, you got the free tickets, boom, you finish the rotation, there's 900. If you want to save an extra 10 diamonds, you don't really care about having the Lance outfit straight away, you can wait till the end of the festival, and then you can buy it for 20 diamonds, because that's the price where it normally is. As you can see here, only diamond usage tickets are not applicable. There's Lucky Bag rewards, 5% chance of getting the diamonds, everything else is kind of mediocre, I'm not going to lie. Event Exchange stuff, same stuff as they've recently had out. I think this is all going to become standard to Event Exchange, so normally this bottom True Awakening materials one, it's not normally here, but now I think this is going to be a permanent fixture of the Event Exchange stuff, which is kind of nice. All the buffs and stuff. Hall Pass outfit is a Sab outfit, which is probably going to be really cool, and I'm going to be getting that immediately. Standard stuff. More event stuff. System updates. So, recently, we've been able to do... I'm pretty sure, wait, this is how it works, right? Oh, you can only... Okay. The Transcend Bird extra mode, it can be purchased from the Organal. Okay. That's kind of a pain, I'm not going to lie. It seems like you can only do the 3 times mode if you purchase it from the Oslo Pouch shop, which is a new shop item, which once again, it's those materials that you can get from the bundles and only bundles only, which is kind of irritating. So they've added this addition of easy Holy Relic craft items, so when they give out Holy Relic stuff in the future, like full relics, they'll be in this form here. We do get 3 of these for free. We get 3 of each relic for free during the event from that LR thing. And this says how you use it. They also blurred out the amount they own, because they probably own 99 of them. I don't know why they're blurring that out. Okay, so this is the shop revamp edition of dedicated currency. This is the Oslo pouch thing, where I guess it's another sort of currency you can get from purchasing bundles. You got the Colossal Wind Source, which is how you get 3 times rewards on what's it called, Bird, Floor 4 Bird, and then these are all the relics as well. They're really overpriced. I'm not gonna lie. Shop, no one should be buying from that shop. Okay, max level been increased to 130. Coin item purchase limit, cool, don't really care. Max rank, so they've increased the amount of stamina we can have now. So max stamina at level 130 will be 224. I don't think they've changed the stamina pots though, which is going to be a slight problem because you only get 125 stamina per stamina pot. But I guess it's okay. So, and then Sigurd's being added to the Human Giant Unknown banner, which is okay. Now we're going to have a look at the banner and what it's got. So it does have Lance on it. We have a quick peek at Lance. Oh, that is bloody loud. Sorry about that. That was actually deafening. And that's it. Cool ultimate, AoE, not too bad. Heroes Below Young Knight, Lance. Yeah, so this is Lance's passive. It's really long. And as you can see here, for different races of allies and stuff, he gets certain buffs, and some of them are just general. Applies insight on the hero at the start of the battle for 3 turns. The hero's max HP is increased by 8% for each applicable ally participating in battle. When the applicable ally uses a single target skill and deals damage, the mark of insight is applied for 3 turns to a maximum of 1 enemy. In addition, for each applicable ally deals damage to an enemy afflicted with the Mark of Insight during the ally's turn, the hero gains 1 piercing arrow at the start of the ally's turn. The hero's attack-related stats are increased by 5% for each attack type skill the enemy has. Oh, that's pretty terrifying. That's horrible. if someone has like a full like, let's say let's say for some reason you're using Sins and you're using a full attack team, like everyone's all got attack skills, he can get all he could get 45% attack related stats. That's terrifying, and you can actually tell what cards they've got sort of by your attack related stats. It's pretty cool though. Applicable allies, humans and fairies, 4 knights as 4 knights characters as well. Insight, applicable allies take 30% less damage. Human allies, defense related stats increase by 15% for each one participating in the battle. That is literally Elog Lox's passive on crack. That's 45% defense related stats. For a full human team, which then, you could have characters like, you could have like Arthur for a tank. You can then have Percival for healing if you really wanted to, and then like Jenna and back, or whoever you want to have them back, really. Fairies, basic stats increased by 5% for each one participating in battle. Technically, right, because Lance is a fairy and a human, does he once again take both roles? Did you get both from it? Mark of Insight, crit defense is lowered by 50%, piercing arrow, pierce rate is 100% increase, all removed when dealing damage with an AoE skill, other than an ultimate, stacks up to 3 times. So it gets a 300% pierce rate boost. He does have a pierce rate skill as well, which we'll see in a second. This is his ability. This is something that is not going to be based off of ult level, but it's just generally you get it immediately. They also stated in the monthly developer notes, which I probably won't go over because they're really mediocre. Basically, they just go on about how these will be only given to special characters. Possibly collaboration characters, most likely UR-based characters. It's going to be sort of like a Grace or a Unity, something else to add to a character. And a character could technically have a Grace, they could have a Grace, they could have this, as well as their passive as well. So a lot to them. First skill was called Impact, which ignores resistance and has 3 times pierce rate. Once again, he gives himself 300% pierce rate, where he can give himself up to 300% pierce rate, plus 45% attack related stats, and all that kind of stuff. So this is going to be hitting really hard. Ignoring resistance is also quite good, only because characters with high resistance are kind of irritating, especially Glocks and characters like that. The other one is a range skill, inflicts penetration damage, which is just attack is increased by 50% when using a skill, so immediately 50% boost, and increased damage dealt by half pierce rate. That's absurd. If you have 300% pierce rate, not only does that have a 50% increased damage boost, but then it has a 300% damage boost, and it's AoE. Okay, that's not scary at all. And I'm going to his ultimate, which once again, this is at 6/6. We'll go over the ultimate levels, as you can see here. It does change depending. Increase the hero's attack related stats by 50% for 3 turns. The hero gains 3 piercing arrows and inflicts impact damage equal to 750% of attack on all enemies. So it's a pierce rate ultimate that ignores resistance. While the hero is participating in battle, enemies affected by the Mark of Insight have their damage dealt decreased by 20%. And when the hero uses an AoE skill attack other than an ultimate, additional damage is dealt equal to 100% of attack damage dealt to enemies afflicted with the Mark of Insight. So you single target, let's just say Sab, you AoE, Sab still lives, but 100% of the damage you just dealt gets inflicted back onto Sab, and Sab guarantee dies. Basically, if you have him 6/6 and he AoEs, he guarantee kills 1 person. That's literally how it's going to work. And then once again, we've seen all the stuff. Okay, so the multiplier of the ultimate is 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750. So the 50% attack related stat boost is staying, which, by the way, is exactly the same as I think one of Percival's. They're exactly the same. Enemies damage dealt, so you don't get that unless you're 3/6 or higher. You don't get the enemies lower of damage dealt. And once again, the death damage at 1/6 is only 60%, which is actually very good still. I'm not going to lie. That's still I was expecting like 20%, these really pay-to-win characters. But he's actually not too bad. 60% is pretty good, and I would quite easily take that. If you're dealing 600k, you're still going to be dealing about 360k with an AoE at 1/6, which is pretty good. 70% at 2 and 3/6, and 80% at 4, 5, 6, and once again at 6/6 is 100%. Vergis we're not going to go over because once again he's top 100 character, not really too big. Banner, this is the banner, this is stacked. They did have Demon King Melee on the front page, but he's not even on the banner, which I find kind of funny. Barnes on there, standard stuff. So once again we've got Lance, we've got 4 UR-based characters. Of course it was only going to be, I guess, really 3. But they couldn't resist putting Arthur in there, so they put Arthur in there. They really wanted Arthur on this banner. This banner's really good, though. I would say probably the best banner of this year so far by a mile. Hell, once again, good to have dupes for. Demon King, nice to have dupes for. Miles and Liz, quite good, just because they work very well together, but also, once again, Goddesses, Miles, a key character on Goddesses, only because, once again, the immunity to stat lower, and the damage reduction is pretty good, and his damage is pretty good with this relic. Transcendent Barn, once again, Lance's son, pretty standard stuff. Gelder was voted in, so these characters here were all voted in. They've added a lot of them. Actually, they've added a lot. So these two here, I'd say the only L's on this banner, in my opinion, are these two and Tristan. These three are the only L's in this banner. Roxy is good. Both Roxys are good, only because they both have a Unity. And once again, a 6/6 is quite good for humans. Tyr once again has another Unity, which is pretty good. I don't have her still, so I kind of want her. I don't have her either, so I kind of want those two. I don't have her either, so it's actually 4 characters I don't have on this banner. 5 characters I don't have on this banner, which is kind of rare. But yeah, this is a very good banner. This is stacked. Loyalty rewards, so at 300, once again, standard stuff, and then at 900, you actually get to pick a UI you want. So let's just say you don't have Escanor, but you pulled Lance, you've got Arthur, you pulled Arthur, and you started around Sab's time, right? When Sab's banner came out, you can pick Escanor, which is really good, and I really like that. The ability to pick is very good, especially for players who haven't played a lot, because these UI-based characters are pretty exclusive at the moment to specific banners. Power-up bundle, yeah, I would not recommend that. And that's it. That is it. But before the stream ended, they showed off this. So if you don't know, a while ago when I was talking about collaborations, I said as a joke, they could do a HoloLive collab, because HoloLive has collaborated with other games in the past. This is a HoloLive X 7 Deadly Sins collaboration. Not characters at the moment, but this is a stream that'll happen from Flair, who is the woman on the left, and then Super, who's the woman on the right, at those specific times, US, JP time, I think. They are both Japanese, so that's my guess. And then, of course, a very credible leaker came out and said the next collab is very unhype. What does HoloLive collab spell? Unhype, it's very unique. I said it was going to happen as a joke, and it might actually happen. Also with this, HoloLive, I think, if you guys know anything else in the comments, but I think all HoloLive collabs all the characters are free. Of course, Grand Cross may set a complete different standard for that, but if you know any difference, like whether they've collaborated with a different game and the characters weren't free, but from all the games I've seen, all the characters have been free. I'm not sure if that is something that, once again, HoloLive as a company is like, you have to do that, so you can't make money off of HoloLive, but yeah. It depends on how they've done stuff. But yeah, might have to look forward to that in January, because that's what I'm guessing that collaboration is going to be. But yeah, there's not really too much. There's a lot of really sick stuff coming, and I do like what they've done. Quality of life stuff's pretty good. The extra levels is pretty good. And yeah, that's really it. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next one. Goodbye.